to show off their skills from beyond the arc.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Well, it's an event that I really enjoy, guys. You know, anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a good time. And these guys on this roster tonight can all really stroke it.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. He'll have 60 seconds to try and make his way through 5 racks, each one containing 4 regular balls, and then the 2-point money ball.
A maximum score is 30 points, Kevin, but you've got to get into a really good rhythm right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's usually pretty easy to tell right away whether a player has it going or not.
He's got 5. Only managed to sink 1 there. No good with his 4th in a row. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses.
A little bump of a slump here.
No good with his 9th in a row. He's all over the place. Down to the final rack. He's got 9. He's sitting at just 9 points as the round comes to an end. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he missed a couple in a row early. Then everything looked rushed and hurried. And before we knew it, he'd missed 9 in a row.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
You know, in the 3-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, that's right. An individual sport atmosphere. Some guys love that, some don't. But, you know, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be here. I think everybody in the lineup tonight really will enjoy it. And then, of course, it's just a matter of who can get hot.
And he's made all 3 money balls. Up to 15 now.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
Now up to 18. Makes it to 19. So he's got 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. One point. Drains the money ball. Now with 4.
Got a decent start here, guys. Nice stretch here for Redick.
And that's his 4th straight. He's got 9.
And he's alone in 2nd place with that one.
Well for him. That's 13. He's at 14. 1 rack left.
There we go. Well, now he's got it going.
Very strong 20 points for him. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Well, the key was he cashed in on every single money ball. 5 for 5 on the last ball in each rack. That's just huge. That saves you round.
So it's Ray Allen ready to go.
You know, a lot of people call Ray Allen a born shooter, but it really undervalues the work that he's put in to develop that shot. The work ethic that he displays is really amazing. The routine that he has before each and every game.
From the very first year it took place, the 3-point contest has been so much fun. Larry Bird won the first 3 in a row, a few of them in dramatic fashion.
And that was one of the things that made it special right away. Having one of the all-time legends putting his stamp on the shootout immediately.
9 points. Money ball, no good. He's in 3rd. Now with 11. 1 last rack remains. That gives him 12. Matches 13. Now 14. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. 14 points is his total as the round comes to a close. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
I was impressed just with his poise, guys, because he stayed on a very even keel from one rack to the next.
And here we go with Paul George. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. As the final shooter in this round, he knows just what he has to do here.
Only 14 points, the necessary total to advance.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter racks.
Money ball, no good. 3 down. 4 points.
Well, he's off to a decent start, guys.
7 more points and he'll move on.
Now 8 points. 9 points.
Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
2 more points to stick around. That's his 5th consecutive make. 3 of 4 on money balls. And now with 16. 17 on the board. He finishes the round with 17 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
You look at the numbers through the first part of his career. I mean, there's a legitimate case that Steph Curry will go down as maybe the best shooter in the history of the NBA.
You can be sure he's going to be feeling it in his legs here. He had the lowest score of the first round and had the misfortune of going last as well. So he's had no rest here.
But he may be excited about getting back out there, getting back on the horse, because that was not his best effort. I would expect something a little better here.
9 points. 10 points on the board. Now with 11. Good for 13. Misses for the 4th straight time. Can't get the money ball. Comes up empty on his 6th straight. He's at 14, now to 15. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
It's all about establishing the rhythm early on and then keeping it going throughout the round. Am I right, Steve?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you get off to a slow start in this competition, Clark, you're in big trouble because the clock starts to tick. You start to panic a little bit. You start to rush. You really need to find that groove early, and then you can gain your confidence and let it roll.
4 points. Can't get the money ball. He's got 5. He's missed all 3 money balls so far. That's 6 points left on the table. No room for error. Maybe just 1 miss. That's it. Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yep, he can't make it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
Well, thanks for coming. We will see you next year.
Nine points is what he finishes with. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, he was totally inconsistent out there. You know, we always talk about guys getting into a rhythm in this event, and he just never was able to do that.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
A lot of players' legs go out from under them a little bit once they reach the finals. It may not seem like a physically taxing event, but that does have some effect for sure.
Well, that's a long shot. 23 feet 9 inches at the 3 top spots, and then, of course, you're shooting 25 times in a minute. That's an awful lot of shots.
Now with 4. He's got 5. 8 more points for him to tie it up. He's got 8. 8 more points for the win. Gets the money ball.
Finishing strong.
5 more points needed for the win. Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get any momentum moving forward.
He scores 13 points in the round. And as we close out the Foot Locker three-point contest, we can safely say that one-man shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, Steph Curry.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Man, that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's three-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone, and good night.